What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's Gomez. Got some new and exciting news coming out of Chelsea. Their win over Barca, the Ethan Ampadu transfer, Kurt Zuma, and talking Tony Rudiger's injury. But if anything else, before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button at the bottom, smash that like button, and turn on the bells for notification if you like to know when I'm dropping other videos. So let's get started. Chelsea wins over Barca. It's a great win for the team. Chelsea won 2-1 over Barca, with having goals scored by Tammy Abraham in the 34th minute of the game and Ross Barkley in the 81st minute of the game as well. We have to go see a goal by Rakitic for Barca. It was in the 90th minute plus 1 minute of injury time in the game. Great performances by Abraham. He probably should have had more goals and capitalized on more chances, which I'm sure he will review and make some changes going forward. Great shots by Pedro, even Pulisic, and Ross Barkley himself. It was a great game for Chelsea, showcasing what they have and that they're still contenders this year going into this Premier League. That just because they are missing Eden Hazard and just because players like Rudiger wasn't there to be able to play, and that they can't sign anybody due to the transfer ban and the signing ban, they still can contend, and they're going to use what they have, and they are going to win. They're going to compete, and it was just a great time to see some of these players and seeing what Chelsea can do. Great win for Frank Lampard and for Jody Morris. I'm so excited. Kepa had some great saves, and I can't wait to see what happens with that back line. Maybe it was some Kurt Zuma, Christensen, and David Luiz sitting out a little bit. But that was it for the Chelsea win, and looking forward to what comes next, and let's get into the rest of the news. This is the game, some positives to look at were that Tammy Abraham had a plethora of shots. He just couldn't cash in on a lot of them. Some missed opportunities, as well as Pedro. Pedro was on the offensive. He couldn't stop running around making passes. He was all over the field. He did great. As well as Mason Mount had a good shot, just put it right over the top of the crossbar. Jorginho had a really good game, and even Pulisic started the match. That was a great Pulisic. You could see he's still kind of trying to settle in, get used to it, because it's a big change, and then you're playing an international match. But it was a great game for Chelsea. You saw that Abraham started in the starting lineup. Tammy Abraham, Pulisic, Pedro, Mount, Jorginho, Kovacic, David Luiz, Emerson, Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Kepa. So it was a great time for Lampard to test out some of these players, see how they play, because it was a little bit of a test, and Chelsea proved themselves worthy. Some of the negatives of the game, or at least one blatant one I could see, other than not being able to capitalize on some of the chances they had for an easy goal, or that should have been a goal, was the defense. To me, I love David Luiz, but to me, him getting older, you can tell now he's getting older because he's getting beat a lot more, and he's using his arms a lot more to try to slow down players. He's getting beat a lot. And sometimes you don't know if he's all in, if he's gonna play hard, or if he's just like, he beat me, and he's just kind of slows down and doesn't try to catch his mark. To me, this plays into, which I'll talk about later on in the video, with Rudiger being out with a knee surgery, having players like Andreas Christensen, the Danish, step in, or even having that make time for Kurt Zuma to play. That was the two negatives I really got out of the game, other than, like I said, not being able to finish and capitalize on all the chances they had, and David Luiz. Something has to be done. I would say switching it out and having Kurt Zuma and Christensen in the back. To me, David Luiz he's nearing the end of his career. Because I think they have a 1-year contract with him, and after that, this will be it. Now we get into Ethan Ampadu. He is the Wales international. He's been playing for Chelsea as a defender, and he has been sent on loan to RB Red Bull Leipzig in Germany in the Bundesliga for a 1-year loan. Now, it's being estimated that this loan move was for about 10 million. So that's what I could find online, what I'm looking up. Of course, none of this has been revealed or been made public. This is just an estimate. But Frank Lampard has even stated that he was looking forward to working with him, but him going to Leipzig will be better for him as a player because he'll get more playing time than he would this year at Chelsea. And I think overall it'll benefit him. I'm sad to see him go, even if it's for 1 year. I was really looking to see him develop, but hopefully this loan transfer for 1 year will get him the experience in the Bundesliga, and he'll be able to gain more experience and become a better player and take that and bring that back to Chelsea and to show what he's got. Everybody already knows Tony Rudiger had an injury from a game against Manchester United. It was a left knee injury, which he had to have surgery on. It was completed, it was successful, but he will not return till early this season. So he will miss he missed all the games of the season, regular league games, missed summer competitions, and then he will miss the first couple games of this new season. So what that does, that gives a lot of chances to Andreas Christensen and to Kurt Zouma to step up and to play, especially since Frank Lampard has said that he does not want Zouma to leave. If he plays well, if he competes, he will play, and he plays well, he will play. To me, that sends a huge celebration from Zouma, because I don't think he wanted to leave, and Everton has been pursuing him and wanted him since he played there last season, and he did really well. He played 32 games and had 2 goals. So they wanted him. They're still trying to actively seek him, but chances are they will not be able to get Kurt Zouma. As I've said before, this concludes the video. I've said everything I think. There's many positives to take away from this, especially from the win. Rudiger will be coming back, giving opportunities to younger players like Zouma and Christensen to step up and fill that defensive role, and hopefully David Luiz step away a little bit and not start as much this season. Pulisic played great. He had a lot of chances. You could see he was a little nervous, a little uneasy, but he started to settle into his own, which was good. And I think there's only positives to go in from here. That win over Barcelona, I think, gave a lot of people, especially naysayers, the confidence or the ability to say, okay, I guess we got to look at Chelsea really as not being a top 3 contender, but still definitely being in the top 5. This was a game that I think solidified it, even with Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi not playing. This still shows to people that Chelsea can compete, and under Lampard, they will compete. I thank you again, guys, for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you already hadn't, smash that like button, and hit the bell for notifications. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next video. Bye!